Welcome to our channel. Today, we're exploring some of the most inhospitable places on Earth, where humans were never meant to live. From the crushing cold of polar deserts to the searing heat of volcanic fissures, these environments push the boundaries of where life can endure. Here, nature operates on a scale that dwarfs human resilience. These are zones where the fundamental requirements for human survival, breathable air, available water, moderate temperatures and safety from natural hazards, are often terrifyingly absent. Yet, even in these barren expanses, life sometimes finds a way, offering profound lessons in adaptation and endurance. Our exploration will take us across continents, delving into the science and reality of these formidable territories. We shall witness firsthand the conditions that render them no-go zones for humankind. Join me, Bahar Tawfiq, as we venture into nature's most formidable strongholds. The Earth is a tapestry woven with diverse environments, but not all are welcoming to human life. Extreme environments present conditions so severe, they stand as barriers to human settlement. Temperatures soar to unimaginable highs or plummet to bone-chilling lows. An almost complete absence of liquid water or pressure so immense they would crush us. The air might be too thin to breathe or poisoned with lethal gases. These are not mere discomforts, they are existential threats. Our bodies operate optimally within a narrow thermal band, deviate too far, and our internal chemistry falters. In scorching deserts, the sun's energy threatens to desiccate and overheat any unprotected organism. Conversely, in polar wastes, the cold leaches warmth, freezing tissues and slowing life to a near standstill. Water is a treasure rarer than gold in arid zones, sculpting landscapes of parched earth and salt flats. High altitudes present the challenge of hypoxia, where the air thins and oxygen becomes scarce. Geological instability contributes to inhospitable nature, with frequent volcanic eruptions, earthquakes or tectonic shifts. Radiation, both natural and artificial, can render vast tracts of land uninhabitable. High levels of ultraviolet radiation can damage DNA and pose significant health risks. The absence of light, or its overwhelming presence, can also define an extreme environment. The perpetual darkness of the deep sea or extensive cave systems presents unique challenges. Conversely, regions with unrelenting sunlight and high UV exposure require specific adaptations. It is the interplay of these factors: temperature, water availability, atmospheric composition, geological activity, radiation, and light, that defines an extreme environment. Often, it is not a single factor but a combination that creates a truly inhospitable zone. These are the planet's natural laboratories where the limits of life are constantly being tested. Understanding these extreme environments provides a crucial perspective on our own place within the natural world. It highlights the specific range of conditions that allow human civilization to flourish. By studying these no-go zones, we gain a profound appreciation for the delicate ecological balance that sustains us, and the immense power of nature that continues to shape our planet, often in ways far beyond our capacity to inhabit or control. Stretching along the Pacific coast of South America, west of the Andes Mountains, lies the Atacama Desert. This is the driest non-polar desert on Earth, a landscape that appears more Martian than terrestrial. The primary reason for the Atacama's dryness is a complex interplay of geographical and meteorological factors. A persistent temperature inversion, caused by the cold Humboldt Current offshore, prevents moisture-laden air from forming rain clouds. The towering Andes Mountains create a formidable rain shadow, blocking significant precipitation. The result is a land starved of water, where some weather stations have never recorded any rainfall. The soil is parched, cracked, and often saline, containing nitrates and other minerals. The air is exceptionally dry, with humidity levels that can plummet to near zero. Large animals are almost entirely absent, and vegetation is incredibly sparse. These plants are masters of water harvesting, capable of absorbing moisture directly from coastal fog. The temperature fluctuations in the Atacama can be severe, with daytime temperatures soaring and nighttime temperatures dropping below freezing. For humans, the Atacama presents an almost insurmountable challenge. Without a constant, reliable external source of water, survival is measured in mere days. The extreme dryness leaches moisture from the body at an alarming rate, leading to rapid dehydration. The Atacama Desert stands as a profound paradox, a place largely devoid of the conditions necessary for human flourishing, yet holding keys to understanding life's limits. At the southernmost extreme of our planet lies Antarctica, a continent of breathtaking desolation and unparalleled cold. This is a realm sculpted by ice, a vast polar desert where temperatures can plummet to unimaginable levels. The defining characteristic of Antarctica is its colossal ice sheet, covering approximately 98% of the continent. This immense mantle of frozen water holds around 70% of the world's fresh water. Average winter temperatures in the interior can drop below -60 degrees Celsius. The lowest recorded natural temperature on Earth, -89.2 degrees Celsius, was observed at Vostok Station. Compounding the extreme cold are the ferocious katabatic winds, which can reach hurricane force. For much of the year, particularly during the austral winter, Antarctica is plunged into prolonged darkness. Despite these overwhelming challenges, life clings to the fringes of this frozen continent. The surrounding southern ocean teems with krill, supporting penguins, seals, and whales. On the continent itself, terrestrial life is scarce, limited to hardy mosses, lichens, algae, and microscopic invertebrates. Human presence in Antarctica is almost exclusively for scientific research. Dozens of research stations operated by various nations are scattered across the continent. The logistical challenges of supporting these research outposts are immense. Everything must be transported vast distances, often by ice-strengthened ships or specialized aircraft. Antarctica is a land of sublime, icy beauty and of terrifying, life-threatening extremes. It is a natural laboratory of global importance, yet fundamentally hostile to unprotected human life. In the northern part of Ethiopia's Afar Triangle lies the Danakil Depression, one of the most geologically active and visually surreal landscapes on Earth. This is a place where the Earth's crust is tearing itself apart, creating an environment profoundly hostile to most forms of life. The Danakil Depression sits at the confluence of three tectonic plates that are slowly drifting away from each other. This tectonic rifting has caused the land to sink, creating a vast basin that lies more than 100 meters below sea level. Temperatures in the Danakil regularly soar above 50 degrees Celsius. The sun beats down relentlessly on the parched, cracked earth, creating a shimmering, oven-like atmosphere. The hydrothermal activity releases a noxious cocktail of gases, including sulfur dioxide and chlorine. The landscape itself is a bizarre tapestry of vibrant colors, created by mineral deposits left behind by evaporating hot springs. Many of the pools are highly acidic with pH values comparable to battery acid. Despite these hellish conditions, the Afar people have adapted to life on the periphery of this region for centuries. They are renowned for their ability to withstand extreme heat and to navigate this treacherous terrain. Scientists are drawn to the Danakil Depression precisely because of its extreme conditions. It is considered a prime analog for studying how life might arise or exist on other planets. Researchers have found extremophile microorganisms thriving in some of the less acidic and cooler hot springs. The geological activity in the Danakil is a constant reminder of the Earth's dynamic nature. Earthquakes are frequent, and new fissures and vents can open up with little warning. The landscape is perpetually in flux, being shaped and reshaped by the immense subterranean forces. The Danakil Depression is a land of fire and brimstone, a place of terrible beauty and profound danger. It challenges our notions of what a landscape can be, and where life can persist. It is a window into the raw, primordial forces that sculpt our planet. On April 26, 1986, a catastrophic accident at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine unleashed a disaster of unprecedented scale. The Chernobyl exclusion zone stands as a chilling monument to human fallibility and the long-lasting consequences of tampering with the atom's immense power. The immediate aftermath of the explosion released a plume of radioactive isotopes into the atmosphere, contaminating tens of thousands of square kilometers. The city of Pripyat, once home to nearly 50,000 people, was evacuated within days and remains a ghost town. The primary danger in Chernobyl is the persistent ionizing radiation emitted by these decaying isotopes. This radiation cannot be seen, smelled, or felt, yet it can wreak havoc on living cells. The land itself, once fertile and productive, became a no-go zone, its fields untended, its villages abandoned. Yet, in the absence of widespread human activity, nature has staged a remarkable resurgence within the zone. Forests have encroached upon abandoned towns and fields, and wildlife populations have increased. The Chernobyl disaster highlighted the interconnectedness of ecosystems as radioactive fallout spread across Europe. Chernobyl remains a profound example of how human actions can create uninhabitable zones, offering both a warning and a glimpse into nature's capacity to reclaim even the most blighted of lands. Our journey through Earth's most inhospitable realms has taken us from the parched deserts of Atacama to the frozen heart of Antarctica, from the fiery cauldron of the Danakil Depression to the irradiated landscapes of Chernobyl. These places, each uniquely challenging, underscore the remarkable power and diversity of our planet's environments. They serve as stark reminders that while human ingenuity has allowed us to thrive across vast swaths of the globe, there remain frontiers where nature's forces hold absolute sway. These extreme environments are not merely wastelands. They are crucibles of adaptation, where life often finds a way to persist against incredible odds. They are also invaluable natural laboratories, offering insights into geological processes, the limits of biology, and even the potential for life on other worlds. By studying these no-go zones, we learn more about the resilience of life and the delicate balance of conditions that make our own habitable world so precious. The lessons from these inhospitable places extend beyond mere scientific curiosity. They compel us to reflect on our own impact on the planet and the importance of safeguarding the environments that do sustain us. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating content.